Okay, so look, what's the A value? 3. What's the B value?
5, 0 over 3.
That's a theta. It's not a 0. 5 over 3. Do not add the theta. If you add the theta, I'm going to mark you wrong. Okay, so here we go. Fractions. You guys are sophomores or juniors in high school. You should be able to clean up a fraction. Okay, what's the formula for, ladies, what's the formula to find the period? What's my numerator? Always. Keith? Yeah, okay, you started saying it and then you got quiet. 2 pi, right? Yeah. Okay, what's the bottom? And that changes depending what you're substituting. B, capital B. You guys already said it's 5/3. So I just substitute. And so now look, if you guys want to go ahead and get it into the calculator, you're more than welcome to do that. However, solving it by hand is faster at your age. You guys should be able to do that. Okay, so I should get 6 pi over 5. Okay, the calculator will do that for you. So I should get 6 pi over 5. So that means that's a cycle. So if I tell you guys you got to give me 2 cycles, that means at the very end, 1 cycle is 6 pi over 5, right? And you know the beginning one, we're going to 0, right? Okay, how do you do it by hand? If you guys have 2 pi and you have 5/3, what's the reciprocal of 5 over 3? 3 over 5. And so a lot of you figured out whatever the denominator is, those two are going to multiply. So what's 3 times 2? 6 pi, and your numerator becomes your denominator. You're in high school. You should be able to reciprocal flip, you guys. This was nothing more than a fractions test. That's what it was. It was a middle school fractions test, except it was embedded with trig. That was it. Okay, so that's your first deal with fractions. Can you reciprocal and can you clean it up? That's it. Okay, once you guys got the period with 6/5, you now have to find your 4s. Okay, so I'll write them here because remember I told you guys you had to give me an XY table or a theta Y table on another sheet. Okay, most of you did on another sheet. All right, so here we go. If I'm going to do my 4s and this is 0 and this is 6 pi over 5, you first go for that one. And so what do I multiply by to get that length or that gradient? 0.5 or 1/2, it's up to you. So if you guys want to have your calculator and you want to go 0.5, I wouldn't do 0.5. I would use 1/2 because what's 5 times 2? 10. So it's 6 pi over 10. Granted, when you clean it up, it becomes 3 pi over 5. But already here, you're like, okay, 6 pi over 10. Oh, wait, you can't see. 6 pi over 10. You already, right? So now you already have 3 points on your graph. Okay, how do I find this one? Times what? 0.5 or 1/2. You guys, this was the only fraction you needed to know to find your beginning quarters. This was it. It was a very basic fractions test. Or quiz, whatever. Okay, so 1/2 times that, and so what do I get? Don't bother cleaning it up, just give it to me with large numbers.
6 pi over 20.
Perfect, 6 pi over 20. Now, if you don't want to confuse yourself, write 6 pi over 20. The calculator doesn't care if it's not simplified. But when you put it on your graph, you better simplify it. And so simplified, what would that be?
3 over 10.
Yeah, 3 pi over 10. Very good. Right? Okay, so that means, so now if I look at it again, okay, if I want 14 points, what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna do that many? I'll just keep going. I got nothing else to do. Okay, so here's 0. You guys already know this is 6 pi over 20, right? So then, all right, so now, for those of you, look, if you guys know how to work with fractions, then you guys could remember there's a lot of ways to do this. The better you are at fractions, then you're like, I'm not going to do it Miss Kenny's way out, but I have to pick a way because I'm recording a video. Okay, look, once you get this first quarter, you're just adding. So if this is 6 pi over 20, that means all of them are, can you see? Yeah, are 6 pi over 20. 6 pi over 20. That is the length. And so you could then build your XY table. It's just when you graph it, it has to be reduced. Okay, so what's 6 pi 20 plus 6 pi 20?
6 pi 10. Or no, 6 pi 40.
Oh, without reducing it. Yeah. 12 pi 40. I mean, whoa, 20. Don't do the 20. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I put 40. Right? Okay, so what's the next one? 18 pi 20. What's the next one? 24 pi 20. Ah, that was ugly. What's the next one? 30 pi 20. So, I mean, you could build your table and do that 0, 6 pi 20, 12 pi 20, 18 pi. You could do them 14 times. It was just a fractions quiz. That was it. You need to know 1/2. You need to know how to reciprocal. And you need to know how to cut. Because once you find the first quarter, you're just adding it up. Okay, this is the simplest way to do it. Now, for those of you, and then you guys grab it. Okay, so hold on, let me kind of finish this first. Okay, now when you get your calculator, you better make sure it's in radians. Mine has a D right now. So I'm in degree mode. I need radian mode. So shift mode, I need 4. And now I'm in radian mode. Okay, let me grab one of the other calculators really quick. If you guys are using this calculator, or, I know there's another one. Where's the other one? You turned it on. Yeah. Is there another one? All right, whatever. Let's just grab these two. Okay, if you happen to get this calculator tomorrow, if you happen to grab this one, you have it at the bottom. It's like drag. See that DRG arrowhead? That's degree, radian, gradient. Gradient's more pre-cal, okay? You don't use it that much, but radian is where we're at. Okay, so if you have it on and you hit shift and hit that answer, which has a DRG, you click that. And so now, do you want degree, radian, or gradient? And depending what you want, I want radian, so I'm going to hit 2. So now this is in radian mode. What the heck? Why is it calling me a liar, you guys? It worked the last time. Oh, I have to type it in? I don't like that. Okay, hold on. I'll mess with it afterwards. All right, look. So now I'm in... Wait, did I switch this one? Yeah, okay. So now what do? You need to type the function 3 sine 5 thirds. I'm not helping you with the calculator tomorrow, so you better know what you're doing. 0, I hit equal, and I get 0. And that's correct. I go back, so now you're just now wasting time putting in your, whoopsie, what did I do, 20? 20. And I get 3. And then I go back, and I plug in a 10. And I hit equal, and I get 0. And so it's just going to fluctuate like that. Now, you can get more of them in between, but you needed... I said 20, but by the way, tomorrow you're only going to need 14 points, okay? The 20 just, unless you guys will get a graph paper for you to graph it, but, how did you get black marker on it? Is that dirty? Oh, well. Okay, and that's what you're doing. That was it. It was just a calculator fractions test, and what it should have looked like is this. It should have looked like that. That's it. So, and then we'll look at the other one because I gotta stop the video. But the other one should have looked like that. That's it. Okay, let me stop this. Hello. How are you?